Welcome back to my channel. I have my lovely husband here with me. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm husband. Lovely husband.
Yeah, lovely husband. Anyways, so Tim and I decided that, well, I dragged him along in it, but we were gonna do like a start to finish IVF video and how we got to the point of IVF. And I'll let him kind of tell you how we met because he doesn't like the way I say how we met because I say it wrong. But I'll start with me first, like how I got to the point of meeting him, and then you can just say the love story. I started working in a dental office, my very first like big girl job, and I was the front desk receptionist, and the office I was working at had just opened, and they haven't had an open house yet. So even though the office was up and working, you know, it had been open for a little bit, there was some like painting things that needed to be fixed, and cabinets were kind of like, there was like a broken cabinet. And Tim builds medical facilities and dental offices, so he just so happened to build the dental office I was working in. So since we were having an open house, I needed to call the contractor who built the place and have someone come out to fix everything because we were gonna have a party. So the dentist happened to be his best friend, and he gave me his number. And you know, if anyone knows Tim, he doesn't answer the phone to anyone.
All the time I answer the phone.
No, he never answers the phone. So me being like new at my job, I was like, hi, Tim Nelson, this is Jessie at so-and-so office, and we are having an open house, and I just need you to call me back. Like, I didn't know what to say, or like I was very unprofessional. Like, I had no idea like the right lingo to talk, how to say it. So finally he never answered, and then the dentist was like, hey, there's an open house, an oral surgeon open house. So he was like, do you guys want to go? So the whole office went, and we went to this open house, and he was there, and my boss, the dentist I worked for, like was talking to him, and I kept looking at that guy. I'm like, who is that? Why does he keep staring at me? It's creepy.
She was looking at me.
No, I was not.
Oh yeah.
I was talking to my friend who worked there, like,
and her
also.
friend and her were looking my way.
No. I was like, that guy's creepy, and like, why does he keep looking at me? And he just was staring and like kind of like, you know, being like, you know how guys are. So then they come over to us and they're like, hey, are you guys hungry? And this time it was like 9 o'clock. And I was like, yeah, we can go eat. So we ended up going to America's, and this guy, I rode with him. Stranger danger. Never get in a car with anyone you don't know. My mom always told me that. You guys want to know what he said the entire time, like the whole way there? I make this much money, and I travel the world, and I do this, and my life is this. You know, I'm awesome. I've been doing this for like 5 years. Anyway, so it was cold outside, like, you know, here in I was like, here in Texas it doesn't get very cold, so it was cooler outside.
So we were standing outside America. She was like shivering cold. So of course I had my sports coat on. I opened up my jacket, and she leaned in and hugged me tightly.
No, that's not true.
Oh yeah,
that's not what I did.
Yes, you did. Totally what she did. Anyway, so
well, instead of offering the jacket, he didn't even offer the jacket. He was just being a creep. And I'm not a very like affectionate person, like as it is, and I wasn't an affectionate person back then. He didn't even like, was like, oh, you know, oh, you're cold here, here's my jacket. Instead, he was like a creep and was like, here, get in.
And she was like, yay.
So I was like awkwardly like,
She was like, oh. So after this, we got back to the my job and dropped her off. And when she got out, she was like, I was like, hey, you know, you got my number. She's like, yeah, I needed to call you anyways about some stuff for the office. So that's how we met.
Yeah, I met him through work, basically. If anyone knows Tim Nelson, he talks a lot and is a storyteller. So every time we went out or went to dinner, he just talked the entire time, and I just shook my head. I'm like, okay, like, and he still, I still remember this. He said that, what did you say? I make I make women fall in love with me. And he said, and you'll fall in love with me too.
And look where she is now. Yay for me.
Anyways, so yeah, so that was pretty funny. And then after that, I remember going back to work the next day and I was telling my friend, I'm like, I'm never gonna hang out with that guy again.
We started dating and we moved in together.
Yeah. Like my mom, you guys, my poor parents, we won't even get into that conversation. But my dad was, well, to me, my dad never said anything to me. I'm sure he had his concerns, as every father would, just because our age difference. He said he never had a concern with Tim, but that's not to say like how he truly felt. But he really does like Tim, and my mom obviously is a freaking crazy Mexican and is just nutso. But now, fast forward to almost 4 years later, she likes him more than she likes me.
Well, yeah, because I'm way nicer than you are to her.
That's probably true. No, I'm nice to my mom.
No.
I am nice to my mom. I love my mommy.
And you're mean. All in the same
I'm
breath.
just mean to everyone. I'm not mean to just any specific people. I don't like anyone, pretty much.
We moved in. We went on a trip to Seattle.
If I find videos, I'll just put them like right here next to Tim. Or in Tim's face.
Yeah. You know, I kind of felt like this was somebody that was going to be really important in my life. Seeing how I told her she was going to fall in love with me on our first date, I kind of figured she would still be here.
Anyway, so then the question came up about kids and marriage and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just a conversation I guess you have with not right from the very beginning, but we had been together for like already almost a year.
It was about it was almost a year, but it was about 6 months after we really got together when we first talked about it.